Ah, Ecuador, nice choice. Ecuador is what I like to call the hidden treasure of a broader view, mostly because a lot of people don't really know much about it. In Ecuador, we have 7 locations and you could choose programs to volunteer with. They are Quito, Esmeraldas, Cuenca, Cayambe, the Amazon, Salinas, and the Galapagos Islands. We'll get more into this later, but as of right now, how do you get into Ecuador? Now here's the beautiful part. As of 2008, the Ecuadorian government has issued that almost anybody from any country can enter Ecuador with no visa for up to 90 days. Isn't that great? Of course, for more information, please feel free to check out the Ecuadorian Embassy website right here. Finally, heaven forbid it, but if anything should happen emergency-wise, keep this number with you. It'll be really useful. And if you have any flight delays or anything like that going on, contact your coordinator at the number we'll provide you with your confirmation email. And also, remember to keep information on the embassy's address and number before you arrive. Upon arriving, you'll meet up with your coordinator who will be holding up a sign with your name on it. Follow them and they'll escort you to the facilities that you'll be staying at, where you can rest and relax from the jet lag. The next day, they'll show you around the town so that you can kind of get acquainted with the culture and the people of the city. Now, Spanish is the official language of Ecuador. However, the indigenous Quechua language is the second most commonly spoken. You might encounter a lot of Quechua speakers in Ecuador, and if you do, feel free to greet them by saying Rimaikulaiki. Also, this is the really great part, the currency of Ecuador is American dollars. So if you're coming from America, you don't have to exchange anything. Now, just a little bit of insight, Ecuador is located on the equator, hence the name Ecuador. And there are so many different types of landscapes in Ecuador. You got the Amazons, the mountains, the coasts. I mean, Quito, the capital city, is the highest capital in the world, located in the Andes Mountains. Oh, and the food is great. Ecuador has so many different types of fruits. Make sure you try a chirimoya, otherwise known as the custard apple. Also, while you're in this location, a broader view really recommends getting a cell phone. Depending on which plan you get, it could cost anywhere between $60 to $100. Remember, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask your coordinator while you're there. Now, in this area, you're going to be living with a host family, which means you'll be treated just like one of the family. You're going to have to pick up after yourself, keep your area neat and clean, and then do some appropriate chores when possible. Now, also remember, in this area, it's not uncommon for the typical household to have extended generations in the family. So you might have to find a way to smoothly integrate if this is a little out of your customary lifestyle. Getting around in this area is relatively easy. There's a variety of taxis and buses that will be able to take you to just about anywhere. Now, also, if you want to check out a site or go somewhere, make sure you let your coordinator know so that they can arrange something so that you can get back into the house. They might show some worry, but don't take any offense to this. They're just kind of concerned about you heading out all by yourself, and likewise, might recommend going out with a friend or a family member. Also, remember to adhere to the broader view curfew. That's right, we got curfews that you got to follow. Oh, and of course, feel free to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Flickr. We got a lot of good stuff for you. It doesn't end here at abroaderview.org. Go check it out. And that's about it. Just remember, while volunteering, stay proactive, understanding, patient, and above all, respectful to both the rules and regulations of a broader view and the people and culture of the place that you're staying at. Once you jump in, you'll really enjoy having made the decision you've made to come and volunteer.